welcome to your love reading. This is a gentle love reading. Let's start with your guided messages and see what's coming through for you guys, alright? Let's see what are the guided messages you need to hear. Okay, we have nourishment. We have one more message for Aries. What do Aries need to hear now? Thank you so very much. We have extremes. So I see that some of you might be taking a break from normal routine. There's some kind of addiction, extreme behavior, extreme habits, right? And I see you very much focused on your inner growth or growth in a relationship or in a situation. This can be work related to. But I feel that you have been stressed. You're feeling, out of place. This energy of divine asking you to take a break and take care of yourself, nourish yourself, right? Body, mind, and soul. Let go of any kind of addictions which is keeping you stuck in an unhealthy pattern. Let's get into. You might be dealing with a third-party situation, or this is a passionate relationship, right? There's this energy of draining. There's this energy of you feeling drained or not being able to focus on yourself at this point of time. So, talks about healing a lot. Let's get into a tarot and see what's coming through for parents, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, for the highest good of all. So, cross watchers, keep an open mind, reverse the roles when and needed be. Let's see messages for Aries. We have the Seven of Cups here. I feel like you're confused as to what you're feeling right now. There might be a lot of choices and a lot of distractions around you. You might be confused as to how to make a decision at this point of time. There's a lot of confusion here when it comes to, what you're feeling right now. You're not sure as to what you're feeling or, what you need to do. A bit confusion there, right? Or you might be having choices where you feel like, I'm not sure which choice to make. What's the right choice for me? So you have the answer right here, High Priestess. Go within, right? Go within, try to figure out your dilemma, your problems by going within, right? Oh wow, okay. I see you might have, there's this energy of somebody strayed from a marriage or commitment. You have the Ten of Cups here. So if you're feeling confused about a person or a relationship, you might have been having regular fights or confusion in this marriage or commitment. But it's again, take a break and focus on your inner self. You will have all the answers you need within you. This is a Ten of Cups energy, which clearly indicates that this might lead to marriage, or you're in a marriage, or you feel like this person feels like home to you, right? Messages for Aries. What are the messages Aries needs to hear? We have the King of Wands energy. That is your energy. So this is again your energy or theirs, so take it as it resonates. So I see you having a grip on your thoughts or your feeling, or you're taking action because you feel like this person is the one for you. Deep within you know that there's some kind of confusion here, but you're trying to figure out what needs to be done in a marriage, in a relationship. You feel like this person belongs, you both belong there's a lot of trust issues for some of you guys because somebody feels like that person is trying, or they have other choices, which leads to a lot of confusion. So it can be overthinking, ego, or fights, regular fights as well in a relationship. But I see you stepping up and realizing that this is more important because this person feels like home to you, or this can be a marriage or a committed relationship. There is this energy of somebody trying to come in within your relationship, or this is again only when two people allow other people to come into this relationship, right? So this can be external factors affecting this relationship or this connection. Let me focus here. Okay. Messages for Aries. What are the messages Aries needs to hear? Five of Cups. Okay. What's this? Eight of Swords. So as I said before, there's a lot of conflict within you, emotional or mental, because of a separation, because of a choice. When it comes to choices, you're unable to make a decision here. This can be again not some kind of a loss here. You're trying to wrap your head around to this feeling of being alone or to make a decision here. This is again you not being sure as to what needs to be done at this point of time. You're confused, you're taking your own time. But as the separation goes on, you're feeling more at loss, you're feeling that you're emotionally lost and you do not have any kind of mental peace. This can be somebody playing tricks on you, or this can be again somebody has a lot of ego and they're keeping you wondering as to what decision you're going to make, right? So I see a lot of complication here when it comes to this connection or this relationship. Now we have the page of voices underneath. So again, there is this energy of trying to figure out answers here. How do you do that? By asking someone, or if you cannot, right, if this person is not in contact with you, go within, try to find answers to your question all by yourself, because I see your divine guiding you through this process. It's also about putting family or relationship first, right? But let's see, we'll get a lot of information when we clarify, but let's get you the outcome first. What's the outcome for this reading? Two of Pentacles. So yeah, as we saw that, Seven of Cups here, there is this energy of juggling or struggling to make option or struggling to find balance in a situation, right? It's again, yeah, Seven of Swords. Somebody has been lying, cheating, or deceiving in this connection. You might be worried that this person is distracted a bit or having someone on their side. It's got external factors affecting this connection, but I see somebody not telling you openly as to what they think or feel. This can be again keeping the emotions to themselves because they do not want to get hurt, or there is some kind of extreme habit. That's the reason this person might have pulled out as well. Take it as it resonates. Now we have the High Priestess here, clearly indicating, moon energy. This is again having that intuition, strong intuition. It's also about pulling your energy back and listening to your intuition. Cancer, Pisces energy coming through. So someone or something affected your peace of mind here. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups. And I see there's a King of Wands here, so I feel that this is going within you, or you feel like you need to step up and help this person or help yourself first. Alright, Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Five of Wands with the Two of Cups. So you feel like there was a fight, an argument, because this person had other choices. So when it comes to this union, you are not sure, or you had a fight because of a choice either one of you made. There was a fight, right? And you feel like when it comes to union, you feel like this is not going to work out because you are from two different, backgrounds, or you feel like your ideas don't match. You're wondering whether this person cheating or lying. Doesn't always have to be cheating or lying. This is again, they feel like this is more of a passionate relationship. They feel like they're so emotional. You might be having regular fights because somebody is not ready to open up and tell you exactly how they think or feel. Five of Wands. What's the reason for this fight here with the Five of Wands? What's the reason for this fight? Or second, why is the Five of Wands? King of Cups. This can be because of a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or you have to go within. You have to be a bit more emotional. You need to show your emotions when it comes to this person or this connection. You have a lot of emotions if it's, if that's the case, but I feel that when it comes to expressing yourself, you might not be there, but I see that this needs a more emotional, supportive approach here, rather than being action oriented, right? It's also about pulling your energy and going within to find how to solve this fight or an argument. High Priestess. Clarify the High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess here? High Priestess, please. Okay. So Six of Cups and the Three of Wands. Yeah. So there is a strong energy of a soulmate connection, a past life connection here. Then somebody who's in a marriage or in a commitment because of kids, because they might, kids might be a priority, kids should be the priority, but I also feel like this can be a past life connection. This is again, you're far from home, or you feel like this person feels like home to you, but right now after this fight, you feel like a bit feeling empty. But there are strong feelings here. You have a lot of memories and nostalgia when it comes to this person. Some of you might be taking a trip to take a break from each other or this relationship, giving it time to, there's this energy of time, give time being given to people or situation where they're missing, right, each other. So there's a lot of memories and nostalgia here. I feel like there is this energy of being used to a person or even a relationship, but I see somebody taking a trip. This is again, let it happen in divine timing, let the ships come in. It's also about traveling towards your soulmate or traveling towards a reunion, meeting people, or having a get together of sort. This can be again giving this relationship another chance to. Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Eight of Pentacles. So we all know that relationships are a lot of work. It regularly needs to be, it's not to be taken for granted, but it's again putting a lot of work behind the scenes as well. So it's all about emotional stability, mental stability. It's also about putting a lot of work. Maybe your job, your work is affecting relationship as well. Maybe you're not getting enough time. Maybe financial issues affecting this relationship, but I also feel like there's somebody who's trying to work on their skills, right, or they're within themselves trying to find changes within themselves to make things right. Eight of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups. This is somebody who's a businessman or somebody who's working during night hours, right? Might be, look at these choices. So I see you working on your choices or working on bettering your skills. You might be trying to work on a new plan. It's also about making a choice as to what's right for this relationship. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here with the Six of Cups? So it's again having a choice, or you need choices, or somebody have choices. You're worried as to whether this person have choices. Depends on your situation. We have a lot of scenarios coming up, right? The Fool. So it's again the divine asking you. You have a choice you can make here, whether to stay in this relationship, put a lot of work and effort into this connection, or just walk free, right? If you have choices, somebody might be thinking about whether this is energy of a list being made here for pros and cons, whether to stay in this marriage, work on it, or leave it all behind and walk free. It's your choice for sure. It's somebody taking that leap of faith, maybe giving this connection another chance too, right? Let's see. I need one more card here. Seven of Cups with the Fool. Why is the Seven of Cups here with the Fool? This is a fresh new beginning, a fresh new start, a fresh new adventure. So you might be starting on a new journey. This can be a spiritual journey too. The Hermit. You might be a bit closed off because you feel like I have to. You might not be communicating with this person as much as you did before. This is because you're trying to find yourself. There is a spiritual journey, right? You're going through this changes within yourself, the way you're looking at things or understanding things. You're trying to figure out answers to your questions. This is your path, this is your journey, and you're moving forward towards a new beginning. The Moves of Wands. Why is the Moves of Wands here? Ace of Cups. I see you going through a process of healing. This is again a new cycle. This can be new love or finding true love or self-love too. It's again putting yourself first. King of Wands with the Ace of Cups. Might be meeting someone new too. And the third party situation. All this can be healing from any kind of addiction, attraction, right? Any kind of ego or toxic behavior. It's also about having, I feel like you're thinking a lot about how your journey has been till now. This is where you put a full stop and look back into the past and see what you missed or how you could have changed a certain scenario or the way you have reacted. But I see some of you might be letting go of an addiction or even some kind of unhealthy habits. So the Devil with the Ace of Cups, Five of Cups. So you might be realizing after introspection that you're missing someone, right? There is this energy of loss because there was some kind of egoistical fights or unhealthy habits, because we have the Five of Cups coming in again. Let's see what's this loss all about. Why is the Five of Cups here? Somebody entertaining other choices might have led to this person walking away, right? There's somebody who's going through a lot of pain, agony here, the Page of Wands. So if somebody feels like you're not invested in this connection, they feel that you're not emotionally available in this connection. This is just a passionate relationship. Somebody feels like you're being the page of wands, or you feel very much uh, stuck in a relationship where you feel like there is no emotional connectivity, right? Some of you might be stuck in this marriage or in this relationship because of kids, case of Swords. So I see some kind of truth being, revealed to you by the divine as to how to let go of this, separation or this loss, and you're looking at things differently. You're releasing anything which is stopping you from moving forward. Why is the Ace of Swords over the Page of Wands? Page of Wands with the Ace of Swords. This can be again releasing any kind of toxic behavior or releasing that energy of loss. Taking an offer. This is again understanding what the other person been through as well, right? Not just looking at your story, there's another story too. There is an offer coming in from a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person is coming in with an offer or even an apology, right? To start fresh. 8 of Swords. Why is the 8 of Swords? This is having an understanding as to what the other person went through as well. 8 of Swords. Stuck in their head. Somebody stuck in their head. Unable to move forward. 8 of Swords. This is mental jail actually. 6 of Wands. Okay, this is again successfully moving forward from an energy of chaos and mental conflict, right? It's again trying to move forward. 6 of Wands with the 8 of Swords. So it's also, as we said, it's also about trying to find a light in the darkest of a situation. It's also about trying to go through this understanding. You're getting new insight. You're going with the flow of things. There's a lot of intuition here. There's this, again, the judgment energy here where you're making the decision to let go of past habits which affected this connection, right? It's also about being more understanding towards the other person. You're making a decision here to walk, forward from that mental conflict or release that mental conflict. 2 of Pentacles. Why is the 2 of Pentacles here? 2 of Pentacles. So I see somebody juggling in a marriage or in a committed relationship. There's can be financial issues, family issues affecting this connection. Yeah. So I feel that if you want this relationship to go well, smoothly, financially, emotionally, I see you need to put a lot of work. We saw that the 8 of Pentacles, somebody is, putting a lot of work. Somebody might be investing a lot of time and effort into their work, right? So it needs to be equally, the work needs to be put equally as, equal reciprocity. 10 of Pentacles with the 6 of Pentacles. You both can come together and make things right. We have the Hangman, so there is an awakening here as to why things are stuck right now. Why there is this juggling energy? Because there is this realization that you both could equally invest into this connection. The Hangman. Why is the Hangman here? Beautiful. Ace of Pentacles. So it's again a slow process, but something more valuable long term. But you're starting on a new journey because you have the same pentacle over here. So it's again this energy of looking at things from a higher perspective, different perspective. You're on a spiritual journey and your divine is asking you to look at signs around you. That will lead to happily ever after. This is brilliant. So if you are in this, you might be dealing with someone who is, a screen. It can be an Aquarius or even a Libra, but I also feel like this is again somebody making a decision to let go of any kind of choices or toxic behavior or traits. And this person might be having a lot of mental conflict as to whether you have someone at your work, you have choices. She's putting a lot of stress in this connection, but there is nothing to worry about if you can both come together, put work and effort equal into this connection. This is moving forward towards a happily ever after, long-term committed relationship here. It's going to be really, really happy. Let's see signs. Signs, Aries is or will be. For some of you guys, you might meet someone new. For some of you guys, you might be traveling, right? Signs, Aries is or will be dealing with. This can be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Signs, Aries is or will be dealing. We have your own energy community. We have Aries, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, okay, Virgo, and and Pisces. Alright. Messages for Aries regarding this connection. What are the messages Aries needs to get? We have karma, unrequited love. That's the reason that this person is not emotionally available. Butterflies, transformation. Alright, we have 3 cards right there, not a bunch. Manifestation, union, sleepless nights. Yes, I sleepless nights. Thinking about this union. Messages from your person. What are the messages you need to hear from your person? Just a second. Let me change that. Lost and go to bed. Sorry. Since this. Alright, messages for Aries. What are the messages Aries needs to give from the person on your mind? Okay. This person really misses you, but I can't bring myself to tell you. I find your eyes beautiful. I'm sorry this is taking so long. Songs remind me of you. I can't stop thinking about you. All signs point to you. So if you are in separation, no one compares to you. The timing just wasn't right for us. You're my other half. I can't let you go. Let's get on you. I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. Alright, let's get your initials. Initials of the person you are or will be dealing with. We have me. Okay. A, B, and N. Get your charms to close up our reading for now. Teardrop, key. We have a dog. I feel like that this is again sour grapes kind of an emoji. We have leaves shedding, right? We have grapes coming to us. Travel, some of you might be traveling. There's butterfly here, major transformation. Somebody is very loyal here. There's a new opportunity here, right? I feel like the divine masculine is going through a lot of changes. There might have been some kind of distractions or worries, but yeah, I think it's time to let go of things which is no longer serving you, right? And move forward. And guys, that's your reading, and thank you for